Hello and welcome to this Forex Preview at XM.com. I'm Maria Bashardadis, and joining me is investment analyst Marios Hadjikyriacos. We'll be discussing upcoming UK data, Brexit, and the outlook for the pound. So Marios, UK inflation and retail sales data are due out tomorrow and Thursday, but it seems that Brexit news is what will drive price action in the pound. Now, after signs of progress in Brexit negotiations, the pound skyrocketed. Do you think a deal is possible in the coming days?
Well, I'm not very optimistic. Now, I think that the market has gotten ahead of itself actually in pricing in a deal. Sure, we've had a lot of positive noises lately. Even the top EU negotiator, Michel Barnier, came out earlier today and said, I still think a deal is possible this week. However, from the reports that I've been reading from various journalists and in Brussels, the atmosphere is positive, but we are a long way off from actually having the legal text of a deal and something to be presented to the EU leaders on Thursday. So I'm not counting on a deal, but perhaps the more important question is this. Even if a deal gets made, does it pass through the UK Parliament? I would argue it doesn't. And the logic is, if Boris truly softened his stance enough to make a deal with the EU, or softens his stance on the Irish border enough to get a deal with the EU, that might mean that he loses the support he enjoys from Tory Brexiteers back at home or the Democratic Unionist Party that is supporting his government. So even if we do get a deal, I'm in the camp that says it's very difficult for any deal to pass through the current UK Parliament.
So we've seen the pound soar in recent days. Do you think this rally can continue?
Yes, I actually do think that, but there are caveats. All right, so first of all, let's consider what might happen next with Brexit. Scenario number one, we get a deal. That would likely see the current relief rally continue. Even if it's not going to pass through the UK Parliament, the optimism might help the pound to rally. Scenario number two, we don't get a deal, which means we get an extension and a general election. And I think that is positive for the pound. So what are the most likely outcomes of a general election? Either Boris gets a stronger majority, so he has a stronger negotiating hand and he can pass any deal he gets through the parliament, or a Labour-led coalition gets power under the banner of a new referendum. So either of these results is positive for the pound, and therefore I think that the overall relief rally still has some room to go, even if we do see a small retreat, on the absence of a deal, if the two parties cannot strike a deal this week.
Marios, thanks so much for joining me, and thanks for watching at XM.com.